What's going on, everybody? Ted with the Countdown to the Geekcast. We're here at the 7-year anniversary of the Pop Swap, and I'm sitting with Charlie Schlatter. How's it going, man?
I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. How has the event been going so far?
It's great, honestly. Everyone's so nice. Listen, whenever you do any sort of ET event, I think it just brings out awesome people because it was such an awesome movie.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's touched so many people's childhoods and, you know, I think everyone just has such great memories. It's just got great nostalgia. And when they come out and see Henry sitting here and then all these other peripheral people who have done great things, signing their little Funko Pops, and it's fun. It's like a big party out here.
Absolutely. What are your sort of fondest memories about that whole experience?
Of E.T.?
Yeah.
I was 16 years old when it came out, and listen, it was just groundbreaking. No one had ever seen any movie like that ever.
You're right.
Yeah, it was just the sweetest, scary. It had everything. It was a classic Spielberg movie.
Yeah.
And you know, now I'm the new voice for E.T.
Right.
And when they gave me that responsibility, I've never felt more weight on my shoulders doing any other character than doing this E.T. And when I walked into that session, I said, "You guys, I want to get this right. I hope this is the best session I've ever done in my life." Because I love that movie so much.
Absolutely.
And then when I saw that little film, the commercial, God, it just you know, made my hair stand on end. It was just so sweet.
It was perfect.
Yeah, it really was. And you know, it was produced by Xfinity, but you never see Xfinity anywhere in the shot.
Yep.
It was just like a 4 or 5 minute movie, whatever it was, but it was like, it was a perfect little button. It was like something that you'd see after the credits that was just so perfect. Yeah,
and it made a lot of people at home get emotional, a little teary-eyed.
Oh, yeah.
All the nostalgia come rushing back all at once. Because it was so unexpected, too.
No, yeah, you're completely right. So, you know, and especially like now when we're in this, you know, culture where, God, everyone's just so mean to each other. And, you know, you've been in traffic, you know what it's like. It's just nice that when something like that just resurfaces again, and reminds us, you know, our human qualities of kindness and decency. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been keeping busy, and you have a ton of work under your belt. I wanted to ask you, because I've been speaking with a lot of voice actors the last few months.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest questions that's been kind of coming up, or the biggest topics, is how the pandemic has really transferred or
it's transformed things.
Transformed the industry.
Well,
how have you seen the transformation of
Well, personally, for me, COVID's been a blessing. You know, I'm doing 3 new television series right now, all being recorded from home. And that's really like the only thing that's changed about the industry is that, you know, we're doing it remote. For the most part, though, a lot of times when you're not remote and you're in a studio, you're working with maybe 1 or 2 other actors that are in your presence. And that's really great.
Yeah.
It used to be that they'd all be there.
Yeah.
But everyone's doing so many things, it's tough to get everybody locked in.
Yeah.
Now, we get the whole cast via Zoom. So
Wow.
granted, you're not all in the same room together, you have the whole cast to play off of now, instead of just somebody's voice in a booth that you're reacting to. So it's really nice. I do the show called Big Nate, which is on Nickelodeon right now, and that's an example of, we have the entire cast there almost all the time.
Yeah.
And it's great. I love it.
That is fantastic. I've heard some instances where voice actors are getting less direction. They might just get an audition, but not necessarily any sort of collaboration to sort of find a character. It's sort of like okay, we'll let you know if we like what you've given us. Is that?
Well, I don't think that's not just voiceover. You know, that's on-camera stuff too.
Okay.
Because casting directors, they don't even really have offices anymore.
All right.
You know, everything is done by tape. So I'll get an audition from my agent, manager. They need you to self-tape, and I'll have one of my kids read with me in the garage with a backdrop or whatever. But you're right, it's not like you're working back and forth with someone. So I kind of like it in the sense that now when I audition, I edit it and I send them my final product.
Gotcha.
And this is the audition I want to send.
Gotcha.
A lot of times you'll walk in and start pressing the flesh and you're a great guy with everybody, but it kind of can get you off of your game a little bit.
Ah, I see.
So, but you're right, whoever told you that, they are right even with animation, but there's never been a lot of that in animation to begin with, and I've been doing it forever.
Yep.
They kind of tell you what they want, what qualities they're looking for. But it doesn't stop an actor from giving 3 different takes.
Yeah.
You know, which I'll do. I'll say, okay, here's one where I sound like Elmer Fudd, or here's one where I'm like Clint Eastwood, or whatever. Or here's just me.
Yeah.
So, I think that's an actor's job, is to create and to give them. You need to solve their problem.
I like that.
They're
I
not
like
there to
that.
guide you and say, I want. No, I know what you want,
Put in the work.
and
yourself.
I'm here to solve your problem, man.
Yeah.
I'm the guy. Boom. This is what you need.
I like it. I love it.
If they don't want it, guess what? In a half an hour, I'm gonna get another audition through my email from whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just keep doing it, man. You just gotta keep going.
And so it's helped to kind of give you more projects because now you're just recording maybe remotely
'cause
now, right?
You're not going out, and that
You're not having to travel everywhere.
auditioning from home has been going on for quite a while.
Okay.
So that's not the pandemic. That's just work-wise.
Right.
And they set you up with like really nice studio quality stuff. But the audition process, no, I think for like at least the past 6 years, 7 years, 8, maybe longer. We've been like recording from home,
Gotcha.
our home booth.
I'll ask you one last question.
Yeah.
My son, his favorite superhero character is the Flash. He's
a smart kid.
watching your content. He's been playing your games because you've also been
the
doing the
Nintendo
Lego.
ones?
Yes. the
Yeah,
Nintendo
those
ones.
are my favorite actually. I love those Nintendo games.
When will we get to hear you as Barry Allen once again?
I don't know. Whenever. Apparently, I've done more of them than I think the other guys. But you just every now and then a studio or whatever decides, oh, we're going to reboot something.
Yeah.
And then it's up to that director, that producer, to say, this is the Flash I want, or this is the Batman I want. So like even Kevin Conroy, he wasn't the Batman and everything.
Right. Right.
He just, advertised it, I think, more than anybody. But and the same with Charlie Schlatter. I'm not the only Flash. Surprise. But I hope that somebody just calls and says, we like your version of the Flash, what you do. Come on in. And that's what happened. Like Scooby-Doo. I just did like a couple episodes of that as the Flash.
Yeah.
They could have got anybody, but it's nice. The phone rings and they like your Flash.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope we get to see it sooner than later.
Thanks, man.
You can come see Charlie down at the Wonderland of America's Mall till 6 p.m. today.
I didn't even know there was a camera.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I'm like doing this whole thing like we're radio, like yeah, blah, blah, blah. So look, I'm going to look right in there.
There you go. Come see him. Come get a photo. Come get an autograph. Bring your Flash memorabilia, please. And you got till 6 p.m. today, Wonderland of America's Mall, I-10 and 410, the interchange. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
See you guys later.